As the Iran-USA-Israel war continues and with heavy losses from both sides, let's have a look at Iran's arsenal. Starting with drones, at number 1 we have the Shahd 136, which is the most famous kamikaze drone in the world. This loitering munition is powered by a piston engine that makes it go at 185 km per hour and 2,500 km. This factor, combined with its low cost of $20,000 per drone, makes it really effective as a fire-and-forget weapon capable of saturating enemy air defense systems. There is also a newer version called Shahd 136B that has 4,000 km range, making it capable of striking European NATO bases. At number 2 we have the Shahd 129, one of Iran's first UCAVs. This drone has a close resemblance to the American MQ-1 drone, and it can carry 4 Sadid 345 precision-guided bombs. It has a combat range of 1,700 km and an endurance time of 24 hours. At number 3 there's the Shahd 149 Gaza, an improved version of the previous drone. It has a flight time of 24 hours and a combat range of 2,500 km, and it can carry 13 bombs and 500 kg of electronic equipment. At number 4 we have the Arosh 2 kamikaze drone. It has 2,000 km of range and a 150 kg warhead, combined with a speed of 200 km per hour, making it deadly for enemy fortifications and infrastructure. At number 5 there is Khaman 22 wide-body UCAV, making it the first of its kind in Iran. It can carry electronic warfare jamming pods, electro-optical infrared targeting pods for intelligence, surveillance and reconnaissance, and a variety of smart bombs and missiles. At number 6 we have the JAS 313 stealth drone. Little is known about this drone, but it is used on the Iris Shahid Barkari drone carrier, and it is capable of both reconnaissance and strike missions. Let's move on to missiles. At number 7 there is the Fateh-1 hypersonic missile. This is a medium-range ballistic missile that has a range of 1,400 km and a warhead of 450 kg, and is also equipped with a hypersonic glide vehicle that carries the MARV warhead. It is solid-fueled, making it a strategic weapon capable of being deployed quickly. At number 8 we have the Fateh-2, which is an improved version of the Fateh-1. This missile has a range of 1,500 km and a 500 kg warhead, and is equipped with a HGV that has small rocket boosters attached to make it capable of changing trajectory mid-course. At number 9 there is the Khorramshahr ballistic missile, which comes in 2 versions, liquid-fueled, or the most recent one unveiled in February 2026, solid-fueled. The range is about 2,000 km and it can carry a payload up to 1,500 kg, making it deadly for enemy bunkers and fortifications, but there is also a MIRV version of the missile according to Iranian officials. At number 10 we have the Qassem-Basa missile. This state-of-the-art missile is powered by a solid-fuel engine, and it carries a warhead of 500 kg, and it is equipped with the latest technologies in terms of guidance and resistance to jamming. According to Iranian officials, during tests it flew under intense jamming, yet it struck the target precisely thanks to its electronic protective measures. It uses an inertial navigation system combined with electro-optical sensors and an infrared camera, allowing it to strike its target with a CEP of less than 10 meters. At number 11 there is the Eatmed missile, unveiled in 2025 with 1,700 kilometers range, and its warhead remains guided until impact. Little is known about the missile, but it is rumored to have a liquid-fueled motor and is probably derived from other Iranian missiles such as Qadr 110. At number 12 we have the Kai-Barshakan missile, which was unveiled in 2022. This is a tactical solid-fueled medium-range ballistic missile, smaller and lighter than the previous Iranian rockets, and with its range of 1,450 kilometers combined with a MARV warhead of 550 kilograms is a strategic weapon in Iran's arsenal given its quick deployment time. At number 13 there is the Sejal-2 solid-fueled missile. It has a maximum operational range of 2,000 kilometers and a payload that can vary from 650 to 1,000 kilograms. It was used by Iran during the 12-day war. At number 14 we have the FATH-360 short-range tactical ballistic missile system, often referred to as the Iranian HIMARS. It is composed by a transport erector launcher carrying 6 missiles with each having a 150 kg warhead and a maximum speed of Mach 3. Moving on to the Iranian cruise missiles, at number 15 there is the subsonic Sumar missile, which is believed to be a copy of the Soviet Kh-55 missile, so its estimated range is between 2,000 to 3,000 km and its estimated payload is 500 kilograms. At number 16 there is the Parvez air-launched cruise missile, which is another kind of the Sumar class. It is powered by a turbojet engine, making it reach subsonic top speeds and a range of 1,650 km, while its payload is not revealed. According to Iranian officials, it is capable of changing the target mid-course and it has the ability to attack the target from a different side. There are also many anti-ship cruise missiles in Iran's arsenal. Starting off at number 17 we have the Abu Mahdi anti-ship cruise missile. This missile has a turbojet engine that makes it fly 1,000 kilometers at 700 kilometers per hour using sea-skimming tactics to evade enemy radar. Also, it has a dual-mode seeker and AI navigation to resist jamming and decoys. Moreover, it can change the target mid-course. At number 18 there's the Qadr 380 anti-ship cruise missile. Iranian authorities haven't released much information about this weapon, but they said that it has a range of 1,000 kilometers and it takes 5 minutes to ready up for fire. Also, it has an active radar homing paired with a precision guiding system for its terminal phase, and it is said to be resistant to jamming. There are also reports that Iran has tested a supersonic anti-ship missile, but it is only a rumor and we cannot confirm. Moving on to air defense systems and radars, Iran has a lot to offer. At number 19 we have the Arman Mobile Anti-Ballistic Missile System. This is a modern air defense system developed indigenously that can intercept ballistic, drones or cruise missiles. It uses a transport erector launcher that can carry 3 Sayad-3F missiles per truck, and it is paired with Najm 80 for AESA radar or Joshan Pacer radar. According to Iranian officials, it can detect 24 targets and engage simultaneously with 6 with a firing range of 120 kilometers. Also, it is reported that the system can be ready for battle in 3 minutes. At number 20 there's the Bayvar 373 long-range SAM system. This system is operational from August 2019 and it is a direct competitor of the Russian S-300 and S-400 SAM system. It uses Sayad for semi-active radar homing missiles and from 2022 Sayad for B-active radar homing missiles with a range of 300 km in 2 or 4 canisters per truck, and it is capable of striking targets as high as 32 km. This system is also capable of tracking up to 60 targets and engaging up to 6 targets simultaneously thanks to the Mirage for AESA radar, which is paired with. Lately, according to Iranian officials, a new version of the Bayvar 373 is developed in a teleconfiguration, but the radar specification is not disclosed. At number 21 there is the 15th Khordad Tele-SAM system. It is designed to face medium to long-range threats such as cruise missiles, UAVs, and close-range aircrafts, and it uses SEAD-2 or SEAD-3 missiles ranging 120 kilometers and can strike targets as high as 27 kilometers. It also has an integrated 3D AESA radar and can engage simultaneously with up to 6 targets. At number 22 we have the S-300 PMU-2 delivered to Iran by Russia in 2016. This system uses the 48N6E2 missile with a range of 200 km and can strike targets up to 27 km high, and it is paired with the 30N6E2 engagement radar vehicle and the 64N6E2 long-range surveillance radar. At number 23 there's the third Khordad Tele-SAM system. It uses the Tyre-2B and Tyre-3 missiles, but some configurations use the SEAD-2C missiles, making the system capable of shooting down aircrafts up to 25 to 30 km high and 105 km using Tyre-2B or SEAD-2C missiles, while the newer generation that uses the Tyre-3 can strike targets as far as 200 km and as high as 30 km. The system has an integrated surveillance radar named Bashir 3D Phased Array Radar, and it also has an X-band AESA engagement radar. This system is famous for shooting down an American RQ-4A Global Hawk drone on June 20, 2019. Moreover, there are speculations that China may have supplied the HQ-9B system to Iran paired with the YLC-8B 3D radar capable of tracking stealth aircraft. Moving on to ground-based equipment, Iran has a lot to offer given its vast arsenal. At number 24 we have the Kara tank, unveiled in 2016 after a failed agreement for purchasing the TR-90 from Russia. This is a modern main battle tank that incorporates features from the TR-90, the M1 Abrams and the Challenger 2, making it a unique design. The tank is fitted with a 125mm smoothbore cannon inspired by the Russian 2A6 cannon, and it has 7.62mm and 12.7mm machine guns. The armor is composed of the latest generation of Iranian composite armor and is equipped with the latest generation of thick Iranian explosive reactive armor on the front and on the turret. It also has an electro-optical jamming device and 3 laser warning systems, or a single 360 degrees laser warning system in the newer Kara tanks, and when it detects a danger it can fire up to 12 smoke grenades. There are unconfirmed reports about the tank's engine, which is reported to have 1,000 horsepower that makes it go forward up to a maximum speed of 70 km per hour and an estimated reverse speed of 25 km per hour. Reportedly, Iran has 800 of these tanks, and there is also a more advanced version called Kalavazan, which we know little of. At number 25 there is the Delavi anti-tank guided missile, which is reported to be a copy of the Russian Kornet E. In fact, both use beam riding guidance. It is said to have more than 1,000 mm of armor penetration, and in its first variants can reach 5,500 m, but in the later variants it can reach more than 8 km, and it is planned to cover a range of 12 km. Also, some reports suggest that an air-launched version is developed. This ATGM is also exported to Iran's regional allies. At number 26 we have the Sadid-365 anti-tank top-attack guided missile with a range of 8 km, which ascends after launch and then descends in its terminal phase, attacking the weak upper armor of the tank turret. It is also reported to be optically guided with high-precision targeting and is capable of defeating modern active protection systems as per Iranian claims, but there is no further detail. Iranian IFVs are going through a modernization program, and a part of it is adding the Sadid-365 to most of the vehicles. At number 27 there is the Almaz anti-tank IR guided anti-tank missile. The first generation is an exact copy of the Zionist regime Spike with 4 kilometers of range. The second generation has 8 kilometers of range and can penetrate up to 1,000 millimeters of armor, and the third generation has a range between 10 and 16 kilometers and has a thermobaric warhead. Other ground equipment, but less significant, are the BMP-1 and BMP-2, the Makran IFV and the Cobra BMT-2 APC equipped with a 30 mm autocannon. Moving on to naval forces, Iran is equipped with quite advanced weaponry. At number 28 we have the Haydar 110 missile boat. This small double-hulled catamaran is made of carbon fiber and can achieve a top speed of 110 knots, making it the fastest missile boat in the world. It can carry 2 medium-range anti-ship missiles and has autocannons to defend against low-flying targets. At number 29 there are the Shahid Soleimani corvette-class semi-stealth catamarans. This class has 4 ships and each features 16 vertical launch systems equipped with surface-to-air missiles such as the Sayad-03G, which has a maximum range of 150 kilometers, and 6 vertical launch systems with anti-ship cruise missiles such as the Qadr-74. Each of them has 6 23mm Gatling guns and a 30mm autocannon alongside 2 chaff dispensers. Also, it has a helipad and can incorporate small speedboats to refuel them. At number 30 we have the Mauj-class light destroyers composed of 6 ships and weighing 1,500 tons each. Recently, the Iris Dina, going back to Iran from Milan 2026 exercises, got destroyed by an American torpedo off the coast of Sri Lanka, resulting in heavy casualties. This class features a 76mm Fajr 27 naval gun, a 40mm autocannon or a 30mm close-in weapon system, 2 20mm Oerlikon guns, 2 12.7mm machine guns, for Sayad 2 surface-to-air missiles, 4 or 8 Noor anti-ship cruise missiles, 2 324 torpedoes, a helipad and an Ars-Pacer radar. At number 31 there's the Shahid Bagheri drone carrier, which has a runway 180 m long, and it is the main platform for JAS-313 stealth drones. It features a 30mm autocannon, 2 RC 20mm Gatling guns, 8 Noor anti-ship cruise missiles and 8 Kausar 222 multipurpose missiles. Also, it can carry many helicopters and 30 fast attack crafts. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, share and comment if you want to see more videos like this.